You want me to work in fashion.
Okay, I told you that Jax was back in Kate Howard's new magazine.
Yeah, what does that have to do with me? Or do I not want to know?
I will convince Jax to make Kate hire you as her new assistant.
There has to be a ton of work involved in launching a new magazine. I'll keep your mind up, John.
Stop. It's a great idea.
There is no way that I am working for some useless shallow fashion magazine.
To be fair, if it weren't for Sonny, I'd be working 80-hour weeks at Couture.
You'll be working 80-hour weeks on this project.
85. But it's my own magazine. Thank you for investing in my dream.
You know, it's not too late to set up in Manhattan. And I think it would be a much more stylish address, Soho, you know.
Right, but my
Magazine.
core demographic are 20-somethings, and they care about hair and accessories and shoes, not the address
Yes.
where the magazine is
But
published.
don't you have most of your contacts in Manhattan?
Yeah, but they're a plane ride away. I do most of my work from phone or
But
email.
New York is the center of everything, Kate.
Jax, you operate from Port Charles. Why shouldn't I? Huh? Look, I hired an assistant. I'm bringing in 2 editors from the city. I think that Crimson is in great shape.
What happened to Scarlet? I thought you were going to call it Scarlet.
No. I keep having visions of vicious Puritans or some poor woman standing with a turnip in her hand screaming, "I shall not go hungry again."
Good point.
No, Crimson is nice. It's a little provocative, sounds vaguely collegiate, looks so pretty on a page.
Yeah, I'm sure Crimson will be a success. In fact, I want to make sure of it. I want to help you run the magazine.
Jax, you have my undying and long-standing respect as a corporate raider. But you know nothing about running a fashion magazine.
Business is a business.
And that proves my point.
I own all kinds of companies, Kate.
And you don't micromanage every single one of them. Fashion is its own universe. It has rules that are strict and unforgiving.
I'm not interested in the day-to-day.
No, you want veto power because you've invested so much money.
I just want to make sure that this works out for both of us.
Oh, it will. Crimson is my project, my magazine, my vision. I will not compromise my vision for anyone behind the scenes, especially one of the money men.
Are you sure you don't want just, another point of view?
Don't, Jax.
Come on.
Do not try to charm me into this, all right? It's a waste of both of our time. Speaking of which, I have to get back for a conference call that will secure an exclusive deal with Neil Laurenti's new line. So, make up your mind. Are we on or are we off?
You would be Kate Howard's new assistant. Think of the contacts you will make. This will affect the rest of your life, and it will get your mind off Johnny. I'll think of something else. Like what? Waitressing at Kelly's? Come on. It may not be the perfect job, all right? But maybe you'll figure out what you really want to do. And you can keep an eye on Kate and tell me when she starts sitting on Jax.
Oh. Okay, so you're trying to convince me to take a job that I haven't even been offered yet so that I can spy on Jax? That's ridiculous. Jax is in love with you.
I know. It doesn't hurt to take precautions. It's not as if I'm going to be interrupting any of your life plans. Okay, you go to college about 2 times a quarter, and you were the second worst waitress that Kelly's ever had.
Oh, gee, thank you.
All I'm saying is you never know. You may want to try it out.
I would rather dig ditches every single day the rest of my life than be a stupid fashion girl.
Come in.
Hi. Jax forgot his gloves, and as Kate Howard's new assistant, I felt it was my duty to bring them back.
Look. Wow. Congratulations on your new job. Lulu and I were wondering when Kate might be staffing up.
Thank you. Well, I have a lot of experience in the fashion industry.
You were a clerk at the Metro Corp.
And it was great training. Now Kate needs help with the creative aspect of the job, and as her assistant, I'll be working with executives, buyers, money people. It takes a special kind of person.
Well, I can see why Kate hired you.
Thank you. I think she needs someone who's independent, loyal, can think on their feet.
You can think?
Kate needs someone who knows what to say and exactly how to say it. We're just getting started, but I feel like she'll take me to the Paris shows once I prove myself.
Wouldn't Kate need someone who can speak French for the phone calls in Paris?
I wouldn't expect you to understand. The fashion world's about communication, style, never going out in public in what you're wearing right now. I have to go.
Wow, talk about someone who needs to get a life.
Well, she is, whether we like it or not.
Oh, please, she's clueless and self-centered. She's probably the worst sales clerk at Metro Court.
Actually, she was great. The customers loved her, and the manager raved about her. Maxie's right. Maybe she's found her place in the world. It's not right for you. It's not right for
Oh,
you.
excuse me. Whatever Maxie can do, I could do in my sleep.
Oh, probably. But you know what? If you don't want to work for Kate Howard, by all means don't.
Even if I were to work for Kate Howard, which I'm not going to, how hard would it be to show up Maxie Jones? She's an idiot, and Kate needs someone who is smart. Maxie's never been anywhere. I have traveled quite a bit. I mean, where does she get off making it like it's some big deal? She probably just answers phones and serves coffee.
You're probably right.
I wonder how much she makes.
More than your tips at Kelly's. Especially if Jax is a primary investor. Good benefits. He takes care of his employees.
Well, I have zero interest in fashion, and I don't plan to stop eating anytime soon. It's a complete waste of time, and I don't want anything to do with it.
Come in. Wow. This is a surprise. Lulu and I were just discussing if she should take this new job. What do you think?
You have 4 messages, 3 from Lon and 1 from York.
Tell me, Maxie, what do you think of the handbag layout?
Well, the colors were all wrong. I mean, maroon for spring and a plaid handbag, who would be caught dead? And I know orange is hot, but page after page, way too much of a good thing.
What you might be trying to say is that this spread lacks focus, originality, and a point of view, especially in the way of color.
Giselle seemed like she couldn't make up her mind whether she wanted to go with shiny nighttime bags or something you would carry to dinner or take to work.
In other words, one might wonder if Giselle's up to the task of editing couture.
Oh, she's not. The issues have been going downhill since she took over.
Get Neil Laurenti's person and put them on speaker.
Certainly.
Thanks for letting me sit in on this.
Well, thank you for respecting my need to run the show.
From Miss Lorente.
Maxie, sometime today, please.
Coral Barnes, Neela's marketing director, is holding on 3.
Miss Barnes, Kate Howard, I can't tell you how excited I am to launch my premiere issue with Neela's new line.
I'm afraid there's been a misunderstanding.
Well, that's unfortunate.
We're seriously considering giving the exclusive to Giselle at Couture.
I see. When did this come about? I spoke to Neela yesterday, and she was excited about me building my entire first issue around her new youth line.
Couture has a guaranteed circulation that's very attractive.
Unfortunately, if you breach your contract with Crimson, we will kill the layout at Couture, and you will have no press at all.
What Lulu does with her life is her business.
Yeah. You didn't follow her here?
No, I came to check on Michael. How's he doing?
He's better. I appreciate you asking. Thank you for pulling him out of the cannery after the explosion.
He was very worried about you.
Well, as you can see, I'm fine.
Michael made it a point to let me know how much he didn't trust me. And he was acting like his father, like he was part of the business. Tell him not to go down that road. That there are other ways to live his life.
I can assure you that Michael will have nothing to do with his father's business.
He's very lucky to have a mother like you.
He's weird. And he has it bad for you. He came here to see Michael. Are you kidding? He came here to see you, and you know it.